One of Trump's demands, which European allies support in principle, is new negotiations to rein in Iran's ballistic missile program, which was not covered by the nuclear deal. Khamenei again ruled this out. Some Europeans are talking about limiting our defensive missile program. I am telling the Europeans, limiting our missile work is a dream that will never come true, he said. Trump also objected that the 2015 deal, reached under his predecessor Barack Obama, did not address Iran's nuclear work beyond 2025 or its role in conflicts in Yemen and Syria. Though committed to the deal, European powers share Trump's concerns and want broader talks with Iran to address the issues. Khamenei rejected this as economic and psychological warfare against us, and new American sanctions are part of it. For all of Iran's fierce public riposte to U.S. threats of tougher sanctions, some senior Iranian officials see the U.S. position as a bargaining strategy and believe the door to a diplomatic compromise should stay open. Major General Ali Jafari, commander of Iran's Revolutionary Guards, said last year that it had missiles with a 2,000 kilometers, 1,240-mile, range that could hit arch-enemy Israel and most American interests and forces in the Middle East. After the U.S. withdrawal on May 12, Iran said it would remain in the nuclear deal only if were protected from renewed U.S. sanctions on key sectors of its economy such as oil, in cooperation with other signatories of the pact. Options being considered by the EU to keep Tehran in the nuclear deal include new credit lines for Tehran, increased energy cooperation and implementing EU laws to block European companies from caving in to U.S. sanctions. In his speech marking the 29th anniversary of the death of Iranian revolutionary leader Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini, Khomeini insisted on resisting U.S. pressure and again warned of a harsh response if Iran came under attack. Tehran will attack 10 times more if attacked by enemies. The enemies don't want an independent Iran in the region. We will continue our support for oppressed nations, Khomeini said. Shiite Muslim Iran backs President Bashar al-Assad in Syria's civil war, Shiite militias in Iraq, Houthi rebels in Yemen's conflict and Lebanon's heavily armed Hezbollah movement. Khomeini also said Iran had no intention of curbing its influence in the Middle East as demanded by the Western powers and urged Arab youth to stand up to U.S. pressure. Young Arabs, you should take action and the initiative to control your own future. Some regional countries act like their own people's enemies, he said.